go on to front one of the best rock and roll bands of all time, Bad Company. When Bad Company formed in Britain in 1973, it was an all-star lineup. Paul and drummer Simon Kirke had come from the band Free. Nick Ralphs was the lead guitar player for Mocha Hoople, and bass player Boz Burrell was in King Crimson. They often get labeled as one of the finest, first ever supergroups of all time, when really they were four great musicians that came together for the love of music. People say that the best bands are often the greatest part of the sum of their parts. Believe me, as a founding member of Fleetwood Mac, I know that all too well. Oh yeah! And that is absolutely true of Bad Company. From the start, they made their mark, becoming the first band signed to Led Zeppelin's Swan Song Records. Their debut album did not disappoint. It soared to #1 in America with songs like Ready for Love, Bad Company, Can't Get Enough. They were immediately playing arenas and stadiums across America and beyond. Millions of albums and more huge hits would follow. Songs like Shooting Star, Rock and Roll Fantasy, and Feel Like Making Love. For sure one of my favorites. They were all instant classics. Bad Company was grounded in the blues, but also created beautiful, uniform, unforgettable pop melodies. And with Mick, Boz, and Simon leading the way, they helped define the musical path ahead for rock music. In acknowledging the talents of Bad Company, it would be impossible not to mention the unique talents of Mr. Paul Rodgers. Paul is the voice that every rock singer holds as their North Star. To listen to a Bad Company song is to hear a once-in-a-lifetime voice take rock music to new heights. For me, personally, I'm reminded of a phrase often used in Fleetwood Mac in reference to a style of music. It was, but is it it? But is it it? The answer for me and millions is yes, this is really it, the real deal. Bad Company. Let's take a look now at how Bad Company became classic rock legends.
Bad Company was the four guys who respected each other's musical ability. We had a great musical conversation between us. We didn't know where it was going to go, but we really didn't care as long as we could play.
How are you?
Mick Rouse had left Mocha Hoople. Me and Paul had left Free, which had been so traumatic.
Now from Britain, a group called Free. We were young for that amount of success. I think we didn't handle it very well.
Plan to have a band. I was working with Paul, writing songs, and then Simon came to Paul's house one day out of nowhere, and then Paul says, well, you know, all we need is a bass player, we've got a group now.
We auditioned so many different people.
And the very last person was Boz Burrell, who was playing King Crimson.
We were kind of off and running then.
Bad Company was the logical progression from Free. They are the vehicle for the greatest rock voice that there's ever been, Paul Rodgers.
They were the pioneers of 3-4 minute radio-friendly rock and roll songs. His bass, drums, guitar, and vocals, simple but great. What else do you really need?
I thought, well, new band, let's have a new manager. Who's the best?
Who's the biggest group in the world? And he said, well, Led Zeppelin. I said, well, let's start with their manager and work down.
Fucking talk to me, it's my bloody act.
Under the guidance of Peter Grant, Led Zeppelin's new label, it was a perfect storm.
We went straight to America.
Our first tour was an arena tour with Enter Winter. The album had come out and it hit the charts in 99, and then suddenly it was #1 and we all said, wow.
Clouds of Peter Grant managing it. It was a juggernaut ready to take on.
Paul's the greatest blues singer that ever came out of the UK, for sure.
And he came from Aretha Franklin and Otis Redding. Paul Rodgers has got soul you can't learn.
I said to him, oh, I've got this idea, check this out. And I sang the song, you know. I said, I don't know where to take it though. And he just goes, try this.
I always dug the way Nick played. He had a sort of rock and roll style, but very much rooted in blues. Nick Ralph to me is quintessentially old school in the best possible way. He's never showing off, he's just playing from the heart.
Run with the Pack, for me, is just a complete album. The title track is killer.
It was a real rock, hard rock album, and it was really a very assertive album. And here is that man, Paul Rodgers, and the rest of Bad Company.
We were down to earth people, we make simple music. We were as big as we ever really wanted to be.
It's a magical combination of people, there's no doubt. It's something that you couldn't really put together. It had to happen organically, which I know it did.
It's now 50 years plus. They should have been in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame year 1. They're that good.
We just came along at the right time and we were a great live band. The fact that they still play us on the radio now over here is great, and also the music doesn't sound dated. We faced a lot of pressure together. We walked on stage and blew people's minds together, you know, and delivered the goods.